Good evening and thanks for joining us. An OPP officer is facing charges after allegedly entering the home her ex-boyfriend was in. She's now accused of assaulting his girlfriend inside the house while on duty. This happened more than a year ago. CTV's Mike Arcelides brings us the details.
It was 15 minutes of terror. It was very scary. She was in full uniform, hand on her weapon most of the time.
For more than a year, Chantel Stamkos and her family say they've lived in fear, afraid for their safety and of potential retaliation by a female police officer who allegedly entered their home using the door's keypad and confronted Stamkos and her partner, a man the female officer used to date.
We, at one point, had said, if you don't leave, we're going to have to call the police. And she said, I am the police.
That officer, OPP Constable Amanda Farrell, stands charged criminally. Farrell faces 6 charges after allegedly breaking into the couple's home last September while on duty, in uniform equipped with all her weapons.
She spent about 15 minutes in our house that day, chasing us around, trying to speak to him, yelling at me, verbally assaulting me, him.
Stamkos says Farrell, obsessed and upset her former partner had moved on, got into their home and then yelled at Stamkos and confronted the man. 2 weeks later, she claimed the man assaulted her months earlier while they were dating, and charges were filed against him but later dropped. Following a police investigation months later, it was Farrell who was charged by police. Along with being accused of break and enter with intent to commit an indictable offense, she also faces 2 counts of assault, along with criminal harassment, mischief, and forcible confinement.
I was very worried, because I kept asking the police, can you at least just tell me she's had her weapon taken away? At least just tell me she's not, responding to calls in my area anymore.
Traumatized and demanding accountability from police, Stamkos says the officer's actions have shaken her family and justice needs to be served, especially to those held to a higher standard. The Ontario Provincial Police releasing a statement to CTV News saying, "We cannot comment on the matter as it deals with intimate partner violence. As the matter is now before the courts, it would be inappropriate to comment." Confirming, however, the officer is not suspended, but off on an unrelated leave.
I just feel like people should know. I just feel like it's not right that someone like that can carry a weapon and have that authority and be a police officer. I don't think that's who the police would want to have representing them, and I think people should know that happened.
The accused is scheduled to make her next appearance virtually on Friday. The allegations against her have not been tested in court. Mike Arcelides, CTV News, Orangeville.